This is an honest product review of Alive Shoes, also known as AliveShoes.com. So I'm going to show you 3 pairs of shoes that I designed, and I'll give you an honest product review about the quality, the quirks and features. Shout out to Doug DeMuro, I'm using his catchphrases. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my brand, and I'll give you an honest opinion of AliveShoes.com, the company. So let's start it off with the product review. So I'm going to show you my High Speeds collection. It's a collection that encompasses the spirit of the military uniform all in one shoe. And I'm going to show you the boots first. Well, on the website they're called high top walking sneakers, but they're pretty reminiscent of a boot. So I got them down here, and here they are. So as you can see, it says High Speeds. You know, it's a standard boot. I'll give you my honest opinion about these. I like the look of them, but putting them on and taking them off is a bit of a chore, because you have these little clasps here that, you know, it's kind of like an average boot, but still spending so much time to put on a shoe is kind of annoying. You have to, you know, crisscross, you have to, you know, go over here, and then you got to go on the other side and loop it around. And sometimes it's hard to do for some people. I mean, I guess it's hard for me. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have a problem with it, but that's one of the quirks that I don't really like about this shoe. Like I said, the aesthetic I love. It's just the practicality of it that I don't quite enjoy. So I like the pattern of the material. So this is not leather here. The tan and the black is leather, genuine Italian leather, and the camo part is not my favorite kind of material. It said it was a textile, and I wasn't sure what the texture was going to be like, and it turns out it's kind of fuzzy. I'm trying to get my head out of there. So it's really fuzzy kind of material. I don't like it, and in fact this would be terrible to wear out in the rain. Like, rain would definitely ruin these boots, and I don't like that about them. I did sell a pair to one of my co-workers, and these are about $250. One thing about Alive Shoes is you don't get to set the price of the shoe. It goes by what material you select. This camo textile was actually a special material, and they charged extra for it. If I just chose regular leather, the shoe probably would have been $240 or something like that. I don't know, $10 less, whatever. And I don't know. I do enjoy the look. If I wear these shoes, I wear them on a day that has good weather. The sole, you know, it's a durable sole. It's a nice rubber. There's not really much I could say about these particular shoes, because when I got them I was happy, but then I realized the cons about them and decided it's not my favorite shoe. But it's all about the aesthetic with this one. This is not a practical shoe at all. It's just for fashion. If you like camo, if you like the military, sure, it's alright. But I have a pair of actual combat boots down here. You know, these are practical. They're a lot more durable, more breathable, I guess. And this is a nice boot. I did not design this. So to compare the two, you know, the tan is not exactly the same tan as the tan on this combat boot, but you know, anyways, let's get on with the next shoe. This next shoe is actually one of my favorites, although it has the same materials as was made for, into the boot that I just showed you, all except the sole. So you see, you got you have the fuzzy camo material. Of course, the High Speeds logo, which is also on my hat. But I do love the aesthetic of this shoe. Now, I ordered this shoe as a size 10 because I figured fitting a little bit big is a little better than being too small. And I should have ordered a whole size down because my toe only goes to about here in these shoes, and I should have ordered a size 9. So I think the Alive shoes, they make their shoes a size up, and they're Italian, so I don't think they know perfectly what the American shoe sizing is. My favorite part about this shoe is the sole. It's a beautiful, it's like a really, it's just a really soft, pliable rubber. It's not soft, it's durable. It just feels soft to the touch, like almost like skin in a way. It's so satisfying to feel, and it kind of makes you want to take a bite, like just chew it, like just see how it feels in your teeth. That's probably weird to say, whatever. But so these shoes, you know, all the shoes that are made with the Life shoes has the Made in Italy emblem inside the shoe. I designed these shoes because I'm a military veteran. I was in the Army for 3 years, and I wanted, you know, I figured maybe a veteran would like these shoes, or someone who loves the military. I don't know, they're really aesthetically pleasing to me. I love how the tan of the sole matches the tan of the leather. It didn't actually look like that in the mock-up on the website, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did. I absolutely love these shoes. I just wish I ordered them the right size. I probably will order them again, but until then, they're going to be sitting on my shelf. Now, this third pair of shoes is my signature shoe. I decided to go by a designer name, a derivative of my real name. My middle name's Lee, first name Michael, so I'm going as Michael Lee. And here they are. I wore these, by the way. I wore them twice, so the bottoms are a little bit dirty. I live like on a dirt road, kind of. But here is the signature embellished on the side. Now these are 100% leather, besides the sole, of course. The shoestrings are elastic, so I don't have to tie them or untie them to put them on or take them off. So it's very practical for me. I hate tying shoes. I got a little bit of a belly, so bending over to tie my shoes can take the wind from my lungs. I'm sure, you know, people who have a belly can relate. So this is a practical shoe. I wanted this to be my signature shoe because I feel like more people are in the market for a sort of average sneaker style. And the sole is an XL extra light technology sole. So Alive shoes partnered with XL extra light to bring you this shoe style. I love the colors of the leather, you know, the red, black, and white. You can't go wrong with it. I see a lot of shoes with this type of color combination scheme. A lot of like Nikes and stuff like that will have red, black, and white. I just love it. I love the I don't know. I just love the design, how they kind of made different curvatures and contour. I should say contour. I love the contours of the leather stitching and stuff like that. Now, one thing that I don't like about these shoes, and I didn't realize before, is that it has a pointed tongue. You know, when I designed these on the website and saw the mock-up, I didn't really notice the fact that it had a pointed tongue, and it kind of digs into the front of your shin a little bit. And I don't know, it kind of feels annoying a little bit, but then again, the shoelaces are stretchy, so it doesn't really dig in too much. And I didn't even know that these shoelaces were going to be stretchy. So the shoelaces on the other shoes, like these, it's not stretchy, it's 100% cotton. These have a little bit of elastic in them, and I don't know, it's my favorite shoe. Very high quality, and I don't know, I started with the Live shoes about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, and I didn't really do anything with it. And I'm trying my best to get all of my designs to be permanently online, so I don't have to worry about having to launch it over and over again and getting 7 pre-orders, because I don't have that many people that in my friend group, or people that believe in my product enough to buy it, to spend $200 plus on a pair of shoes. You know, I'm working on it though. You know, trying to make it as a designer in this competitive world is really difficult. But at least there's a platform, you know, and that's where a Live Shoes comes in. They give you a platform to start off. They have different membership levels where it gives you access to different designs. If you really immerse yourself into a Live Shoes, they have options to actually have 100% custom made shoes, where you consult with an actual shoe designer, and you go over details and create the shoe with another person who will help you, you know, draw it or whatever. I don't really know the full process, but if you make at least 10 sales, they give you a PR boost, which they try to give you some publicity. They try to get you into a magazine like GQ. I don't know what the other ones are, but people have made it by using a Live Shoes. And you know, it's a hard world to get your name out there, especially someone like me who keeps changing ideas. At first, my whole brand was going to be a Live Shoes, but then I decided to just have it as a collection and just go with my name as my designer name. And so, a Live Shoes has been under some, under some fire about being a potential scam. Well, it's not a scam, because obviously they send you an actual product that you designed. The product you see on the screen when you're designing it is exactly what you get in front of you when you open the box. Oh, speaking of which, the box. I forgot about that. A lot of people who do unboxings, or they show off their shoes from a Live Shoes, they show the box. They show it in the box first. This is the box for the red, black, and white shoes, the Michael Lee signature. It opens and closes magnetically. It opens like that. It's a beautiful collector's box, high quality. they really outdid themselves. And for my high speed, you know, for these sneakers here, this is the box. It has a picture of a Humvee on it. I kind of like how it angles down and shows the front of the box. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I would say, you know, Alive Shoes is not a scam. It's a good place to start, but you have to put in the work, especially if you're someone like me who doesn't have a huge support system. And you kind of have to figure out creative ways to get your name out there. I'm still working on it. This YouTube video is kind of a attempt to get my name out there. I'll put my my website URL in the info section. It's not Michael Lee. It's the High Speeds brand URL. So it's highspeeds.shoes.com. That takes you directly to my actual like full page where it has all 5 of my current permanent collections. I do have a pair of black and white shoes that I don't have the prototype here with me. I actually sent the prototype to the bass player of the rock band Everclear, and he sent me some photos. And I do have another pair that I designed that the prototype is on its way. I call them Evergreen. They are kind of like this shoe. They're like a high top, but they look like a little bit like a Converse, but a little bit more fancy. I can't wait till those get here. I think I might have ordered those in a size 9. I'm not sure, but hopefully they fit and they're not too small. Sorry about the nose rubbing. My mustache tickles my nose. But yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are aspiring to be a shoe designer or a clothing designer, try out Alive Shoes. Their applications are usually open. As long as I've logged on to Alive Shoes, it'll say that, you know, the applications are open, so you should apply. I got accepted pretty quick. I think it's because I had already been designing clothing and shoes with Printful.com and selling them on Etsy. I've opened up a couple websites that I ended up shutting down, but I designed these shoes with Printful.com. They kind of look a little bit like these sneakers, the camo, and I actually made them look like the fuzzy camo textile by adding a little bit of noise to the camo to give it a bit of texture. And of course the tongue says High Speeds. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and carry on.